Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Last time, we were collectible grinding. This time, we are also collectible grinding. We're currently at 85% done, though, so hopefully we don't got too much more work to do to finish up all this collectible grinding. I'm hoping for the rest of this game to take probably 2 more streams, but I'm not too sure. What I am sure, though, is that we can go ahead and work towards getting all the stuff in Bowers Reach. How have I not gotten this yet? Okay, we'll grab that first. Is that the last thing I need? And also, why didn't that appear on the map earlier? Alright, let's go grab that. Nice try. Yeah, this is the right way. You're probably gonna see me crash into something because I'm gonna need to remember how the controls in this game work. And if the camera would move down, that would be lovely too. Okay. Was holding the wrong button for that too. Gotcha. Okay, so it's left bumper to send things. So it's up here. Yeah, that was literally the only thing I was missing in Qualox Hollow, apparently. Alrighty then. Now we got some things we gotta do here. Which actually doesn't look like too much, but looks can be deceiving. So the way I actually kind of want to do this is I'm going to go teleport back to the Wellspring Glades, grab the statue for the race, and then I'm going to go and teleport into Bowers, and we'll do stuff there. I think that's a good idea. I'm surprised that the launch ability doesn't cost, like, energy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's an entirely fair thing for the cost. Like, at least some, right? Allergies are starting to kick in. I know this is gonna be easy, so let's just get this. Let's actually just get done because I didn't realize that the edge is right here. Because we got to go around and collect all the mapstone shards. Oh. Well, that's just a shame, isn't it? Okay, now I go down. And we'll actually go around this way. Ah, crud. Run! That was close. Alright, now that that's done, now we can go over to Bower's Reach and collect the stuff in here. Now that we've got the, I don't mind the Spirit Trials, but man are they annoying sometimes. Is there anything over here? There is. Glad I checked. There's actually two things over here. Deal bonus damage when over half-life. That sounds nice. Gives you a little bit of a boost for, you know, keeping yourself alive. Which, like I said, sounds nice, but I also have a hard time doing, if you couldn't tell by my health currently. Ow. Now what I want to do is I want to go up here. Actually heal a bit. Nope, don't need to go down here. That was close. Go through this water. Because over here, it's apparently some Gorlek ore. Alright. We'll go ahead and actually just teleport back down here. I don't see a reason why not to. Maybe it's faster just to go and walk, but... oh well. Alright. So, supposedly... yep, okay. Just on the hammer, I do have the hammer. So, there's Gorlek ore over here. There's also a lantern that I'm having trouble activating because I'm just kind of stupid. Ow. There's a Gorlek ore. Nice try. Alright. We go down where Bar is. Bar, however you pronounce his name. And just kind of launch ourselves up into that. Can I help you? I honestly love how that character looks. I think I also just like bears in general. I like wildlife. Or just animals in general. Oh. You know, that wasn't what I was intending, but that works, I guess. Boop. Alright, so now we go over this direction. And there's supposedly stuff in here. Yep, I see you. And then the other thing ow. other thing I'm looking for is on the other side. Ow. If we just yeet you off in the distance. Cruelty, that is what that was. Okay, what else? We've got 2 spirit lights and the crystal, and we should be good, I believe. I just didn't go through the wall, gotcha. Split light burst into 3. Nope. And then over here... There we go. That should be it for Bow's Reach, yep. All the depths we completed a while ago, Silent Woods. I think the last place now is just the windswept waste. And what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to start off by getting the race done first, because it's something I really don't want to do. But it has to be done anyway. Oh, wait a minute. You can kind of break this game, can't you? Dang it. I was trying to activate the shrine. Alright. Yeah, we go through here. God, alright. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a few attempts. I was supposed to go up to there, wasn't I? I had a feeling. Alright. That was, close to say the least. Let me just retry again. Should expect this to be hard because it's literally like, you know, the last one. Really? Like, I saw the blue glow on that platform and I still didn't jump through it, which kind of sucks. Oh. God. I didn't mean to land on the platform. Yes, I know. Alright. Dash down through that. Dash up. Break through that easily, which is good. There we go. I messed up slightly at the end, but that didn't matter. I had such a head start. Alright, I got that done. Now we've got this to get, these to get. It says there's energy here. Is there one of those worm things around here? There is, actually. There we go. That wasn't bad. This game really giving me the tutorial how to beat those worms now. I keep forgetting I can use this ability again. Gotcha. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Can literally just make a damage build at this rate. Wait a minute. Almost passed that up. Oh, and there's the last energy cell. Nice. Can I do something like this? No. Oh, I could just do that, though. So the craftsman can use this to repair structures. Now we got that life cell and that. And then do we have anything else left here? That doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, the 200. Here, let's actually teleport to here then. And then we'll go down instead of up. Who knows, we might actually be able to finish this today at the rate we're going. Bomb. There you go. Ah, I see why going down this way may have not been the smartest idea. That's fine, we can just go this direction. Get that. Yeah, we just gotta go down here. Can I... And the game gave up on trying to show me the Gorlek ore. 97%. What am I missing? Is it you? Oh. Never mind. No, it's not. How'd I miss that? How far do I gotta go? Pretty far. Not like horribly, but far enough to the point where it's not on the same screen. Okay, I can go down from here. Yeah, okay, it's over here. Drop down. There we go, 100%. Yeah, everything is finished besides the Wellspring Glades, I believe. And of course the Hollow, so I guess it's time for us to go over here. How'd I even get over here? Ah, okay. Because that's got all the collectibles left for us. And what do we have? Like, what are the things over here? We got Lupo, the gemstones, the last life one, ins and outs. I actually, give me a second, I do actually want to head over here because we've got some spirit light that I want to convert into either upgrade. I think it's just upgrades at this rate. Because, yeah, I bought all these. And I can upgrade all this. Thanks, Twillin. I think I bought everything from you, right? Yep. Everything's owned. Now we gotta talk to the monkey over here. Emmett. Yes. We can only buy one, which is fine. Because we should be able to buy the last one at the end of this. And now we go over here. That's the wrong teleporter. This is the right teleporter. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so we gotta go. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go, that's what I wanted. Oh. I guess that was us saving ourselves from, not Kuro. I actually don't remember what her name is. Isn't it just Shriek? Isn't that what it is? There we go. That was weird. I don't know why the game wasn't processing that I was doing that. Okay, I guess we're climbing all the way. Was there not a teleporter? There was, I'm just stupid. Alright, and I guess I gotta take it. Alright, use this to get up here. Huh. Let's do that to get over here. And into the hollow tree we go. Let's get into it. As the end drew near, all paths led to the Spirit Willow. Oh, it's Gumo and Naru. And now we're in the Willow's End. Alright. First things first. Ow. Okay, you cannot bash off of those things, just in case anyone was curious. Hey, Lupo. Here we are, under the roots of the great willow that once gave life to this land. I just didn't know, Ori. I didn't realize the decay had cut through the very heart and the wind. Seeing this, Talk was right to be worried. And look, I usually do charge for my services, but given the circumstances, this one's on me. Much obliged. Thanks, Lupo. Alright. So I'm actually going to go back down. Oh, God. Just because I'm curious if we can actually, you know, get to this. There we go. It's health. Really? That indeed did hurt. Is there anything here? It doesn't look like it, so I'm just going to leave that alone. Leave that alone, and then break that. What's the point of this one? Oh. The point of this one is to, well, grab this. Oh, do I have... Oh, I have full health now. Okay, you cannot grab onto those guys, just so you know. That was almost bad. For the wrong reasons. Really? Of course I hit the end of that, why wouldn't I? God. Help. How am I alive? I should not be. Give me a second. Oh, where's the heals? Alright. So what I actually want to do, just real quick. Secret walls become transparent. We'll keep that on for now. Take 30% less damage. Spirit Light grants bonus damage. Is there any thing orbs float Ori enemies jump for extra Spirit Light? Yeah, sure. Keep that on, I guess. I think we're actually fine on the things we have. Okay, what is... Nope. God, okay. See this over here. Don't know how to get into it yet. But I do see it. Ow. Can I, like, just... Dang it. Oh, okay, I see what I gotta do. I didn't realize. Now we just stay down here until it's safe. Then we gotta climb back up. Gotcha. There we go. There's another vein gone. This is the exit. Aha. The second to last Gorlick ore. Hidden away in the Spirit Willow. I see your tricks, game. I think I don't. Yeah, nice try. Already got this, but I might as well just save it just to heal. Now Lupo just beelined it out of here, gotcha. I kind of want to head to the left so we can get this Gorlick ore and hopefully wrap up get these two pustules as well, I'll call them. And then, yeah, we'll go down here and finish off the Wellspring Glades. That's the plan, at least, at the moment. That was the plan, at least, at the moment. I don't feel like fighting you. I'm sorry. Mate, you just don't seem worth my time. We might as well get this guy out of the way. Okay. And where do you take me? You take me to the other side. I think I see what I gotta do. Gotcha, okay. Oh, I just kind of stay here. Did I actually go through, or did that hit the, I think that hit the, hit the top. That was close. That was not all what I wanted. There we go. It's scuffed, but it works, so I'm not gonna complain. Kind of similar to the Jinzo tree in the first game, if you think about it. Which is honestly really cool. Nice little callback. Ow. You're a laser. Good to know. Ow. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, there's another pustule to the right. Of course there is. How health am I at now? Okay. Not as bad as I actually thought. And now there's just a bunch of enemies to deal with, so... Concept, I just teleport. But I'll head down there because I'm pretty sure teleporting would take a little bit longer. I just fell in the Kool-Aid. Like, immediately slurped that up. Oh, hello. Please, thank you. Now we can just kind of leave that guy to his own devices. Cutscene! The decay resists the story. The way to the spirit willow is blocked. Nice try. Respect the hustle. But you did not do it very well. Ow. Where does this take me? Oh. Alright. Sure. Okay. Can you just not... Jerk. Now I have to heal because of you. that's that done, but, where does that actually get us? Gotcha. Alright, so I gotta head in that direction. Which I'm gonna assume is this. Yep. Nice try. Okay. I was gonna let you live. You lost that privilege. How do I keep managing to hit it, like, exactly? Okay, so I just gotta be careful. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, and then I should be able to stand here, I believe. Yeah. Ow. Alright. I did not realize... Aha! I like that it makes you kind of just use your abilities, like, that you got throughout the game. Very, I would say, Zelda-esque. There's our last Gorlakor. But we are not done in this area yet, so... Really? There we go. So we got one more to hit upon, I believe. Two actually, so, which that's fine. Yeah, let's go back to the Wellspring Glades and we'll just teleport from the, portal that we already have. The forest is alive with the news that the light soul gatherers were hardening the ruins of my home fulfilled their purpose. It was feared too long as a willow waited for the light's return. Here you go. The last of the Gorlakor. Funny how a bit of decoration here and there makes everything feel better, eh? Believe it or not, all the dreams I had for these glades are now a reality thanks to you. After seeing the sands that showed my work back at home, I wasn't sure I still had it in me. Look at my promissory. Together we built a haven for all. And yep, that was the last 2% of this map. So now it's just the Willow's End, which we already have 71% in. 71%, we got 2 more areas it looks like that we gotta go through, so let's get to that. We're almost done. I do think we're actually going to be able to finish Ori and the Wisps today. Which is something... Okay, what are you? Ah. Alright. Not necessarily something I need to worry myself with, it seems. Ow. Okay. Well, didn't mean to go into here, and I'm expecting... Yep, boss fight. Here, let me do something real quick. Where's the thing For, there was like more damage, I thought. $30 bonus damage, when both health. There we go. Oh god, I love that ability so much. It just outputs so much damage. Which one takes me back out of here? It's the top one. Okay. Simple idea. There we go. There's nothing that takes me back easier. Nah. There we go. Nope, please don't. Oh, we can go up for... I keep... That was... Ow. That was something I had to learn as well in my first playthrough, was that you can actually go up from there. Because I just didn't think you could. Ow. Aha! That actually went surprisingly well for once. And that should take out the heart. Yep. I gotta go back through this though, because I did not realize. Nope. Take a lot of damage, but at least I got here, I guess. Because I'm missing... Well, it looks to be just this over here, so I guess we'll jump in here. Hopefully I can, at least. There we go. Yep, Willow's End, 100%. Let's go in. Nope, I see you over here. Alright, what do we got? I think I'm happy with the abilities I have for XY. B might be useless, but we'll see about that. What do I got up here? Magnets not... Oh, wait, sorry, almost forgot. There's actually one other thing that we need to do that I actually forgot back at Wellspring Glades, because we're not done here. But you might be able to tell that we are heading over to our final trial, right? And your service, yeah. Thank you. That is the last ability that you had for me. And honestly, I probably won't use it. Yep. have everything from you. And besides being able to look at this, you can see the whole page is completely covered. All the quest items, all the energy things, all Tuli's garden, all the quests, all of Grom's handiwork, and all the Wisp in the center. Now we get to talk to you, Mote. We've talked. This was a text from a while ago. I don't know what this is actually. But yeah, if you look through here, glow time is 4 minutes, nice. 18 abilities discovered, 24 life cells collected, 24 energy cells collected, 5 shard slots, shard slot upgrades collected, 31 shards collected, 100% shard upgrades complete. Percent completed, 99%. Is there a... Give me a second. I don't think there's an area we've missed, is there? Silent Woods completed, Windswept Waste, Windtorn Ruins, Silent Woods, Mill's End, Moldwood Depths is fine, Qualk's Hollow is fine, Bower's Reach, Wellspring Glaze, the Inkwater Marsh, Midnight Burrows, Lumen Pools, the Wellspring. All at 100%. I think we're just missing the end of the game. We're gonna hope. Like I said, let's look at our abilities. Magnet doesn't need to be on, so what can we equip? Okay, let's actually de-equip everything that I don't want. Resilience is good. Spirit Surge, also nice. Life Force, also nice. Light Harvest, don't need. Triple Jump, nice to have. Wing Clip will be nice for something you'll see in a bit. 20% chance to deal 50% bonus damage, that's amazing. Ultra Apple don't want. Ultra Bash don't really want. Fracture, not really interested. Thorns is a good candidate. Melee attacks will protect enemy spawn rate faster. Nope. 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 Reduce energy costs by 50 in. Nope. 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 Spirit now. So I'm thinking possibly Vitality and Thorns. Let's go. I don't think we made it, Ori. The Spirit Willow. Is it just me or are the flowers behind there really pixelated? The light will be restored to the land. The damage will be undone. Last time we did this, Kuro just came and destroyed everything, so what's gonna happen now? There's gonna be a repeat with Shriek. I will admit it looks beautiful. It has its leaves. Brave child, you have healed what was broken. Sarah is now reborn. See their memories gather to my branches. How the spirits have longed for this day. If only I can carry this light once more, but it is no longer mine to hold. My time has come and gone. A new age must begin. My child, I give the light to you, though to bear it, you must grow. One life you must now leave behind to save the lives of all. Join now with Ser, embrace the light. Yep, there she is. Now, the reason why I equipped everything. Let's go. Alright. Let me just get up here. Alright. Oh, sorry. Sorry for that. Okay, can I heal? Yep. What am I supposed to do? I didn't realize that I was supposed to be running during this. This is the spider boss fight all over again. Ooh, hello. Projectiles. Nope, you're not killing me that easily. You can definitely do a lot of damage to me easily, but you're not taking me down that easily. That was an entire accident, by the way. Three times, yep. Yeah, I saw that. What you gonna do? Nice try. Ole! Oh god. I deserve that. Oh, come on. That was close. Oh, God. Come on, there we go. I don't... This is supposed to be... Let's try. Ow, okay. Come on, go. There we go. That was such a train wreck. Oh, but I love that fight so much. You shall always remember the night. Oh, well, this is just cheerful, isn't it? When hope faltered. Some chose to remain in darkness. Very reminiscent of the beginning of Ori and the Blind Forest. No, there's Quallock. I mean, we saw our adopted family, but our family nonetheless. Ku, after she perished by the hands of Shriek. It is time, Ori. I embraced the light. When my name was Ori. It was the will of the Wisp. That life begin anew. And we're done. I believe, at least. Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Obviously a lot longer of a game than the original, but I honestly feel that it is a great send-off for the Ori series. You know, the series of 2 games. And that's completely fine. Honestly, if they make another Ori game, I don't know where they would take it, and I feel like it would just ruin what the game had. So I think it's best just to leave it where it is. I didn't want to talk too much while the ending cutscene was going, just because I wanted you guys to kind of get to experience it, but I did want to read the text. But God, when I first saw that, I was taken aback. Just because I didn't expect it to be the end of... It's not necessarily the end of Ori, but it's the end of Ori being a spirit. Ori has now become a spirit tree to protect the land of Nowen. I don't know. I feel it's amazing. I love this game so much. I don't think... There were some parts that were annoying in this game, but I honestly don't feel like this game can necessarily be considered hard. To be fair, I was playing on normal, so, like, I don't know. I definitely had a lot more fun playing this playthrough than I did my first. I am currently screaming over the audio in my ears, so if I'm too loud, I apologize. But yeah, no, I don't know. I love this game's characters. I love what direction they decided to take this game with, like, the combat system, the whole build your own village kind of deal. Abilities, because you had an ability tree in the beginning that gave you a bunch of abilities, but this one, it was like, hey, you have all these abilities, but you have to pick a few. Like, you gotta decide which ones you want and which ones you don't. And I like that. Like, it's definitely different from how the original was. Because I do believe in the original, you can literally just decide to only use a Spirit Light, and it's just how fast can you spam. This one is like, hey, we have all these different different attacks, different abilities you can use, and you can map them to also your attacks. You can map to 3 buttons, which I think is cool. Uh, I will admit that I understand that like there's not a lot of buttons on controller and keyboard, but some of the abilities like dash and dig and well, yeah, dash and dig are both mapped to the same button. Grapple and bash are mapped to the same button, and then you just kind of sometimes do the thing you don't want to do, and that kind of gets a little irritating, but it's not that much of an issue as you go through the game. Yeah, no, I like this game's bosses. You start off with Howl, then you technically, well, you have the Hercules beetle, and then you have like free reign over what bosses you want to fight. You can go fight Qualok, you can go do the Shriek escape in Bowers Reach. I don't necessarily remember the Spider Queen's name, but you can go do that as well. I've seen people go do Moldwood Depths first. I usually go to Luma Pools first. I don't know. I love this game's characters. I like Grom, Bauer, Talk, Qualok. I like the Moki. Mote is a nice character to have. Did I do it? Did I manage to come at the end? You did, because we are currently in the credits, and after this, I'm going to check to make sure we have 100%, and if I do, it's going to be at the end of the stream. But it's nice to see you anyway, over. These things are hard, man. Yeah. Yeah, no, I love the Ori and the Blind, I guess the Ori series, because yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisp. And when this game originally got announced back in 2019, I believe it was. I also love the Oreo series. When this game got announced back in, I think, 2019, I just wasn't expecting it, because I thought, don't get me wrong, there was plenty of leeway in Ori and the Blind Forest to make another game, as we see here, because they did make another game, and a fantastic one at that, but I honestly thought they could have just dropped it, and I would have been fine with that. But I do feel now that if they make another game, they're basically just, it's not going to be a work of love, it's going to be a work of money. Which sucks to say, but I do believe that'll be the case if they decide to make another one, which I hope they don't. I know that's not something you expect to hear, but I hope they don't make another one of these. I feel like it would just ruin the games. I'm running out of things to say during the credits, because I didn't realize it would take this long. But there were a lot of people that worked on this game, apparently. I also wasn't expecting to finish this today. Like I said, I was expecting this to take today's stream and another stream. But we're currently 45 minutes ahead of schedule for this stream. I don't know, I expected going through the rest of the map to and getting the collectibles to take a lot longer than it actually did. And I will entirely admit, the Willow Tree and the Shriek fight, I kind of just ate a bunch of the damage, but, you know, whatever gets it done, right? Moon Studios would like to thank all the fans of Ori and the Will of the Wisp for the continued and heartfelt support. Thank you, Moon Studios, for making 2 great games These are games that, like, I dropped money into, and I was like, I don't regret any of it. So yeah, let's check to see if... Yep, Will is in. 100%. Also, you can see that I have two different, like, look at the time difference. It's 13:45 compared to 9:40. It's 4-hour difference. I basically did this in about 2/3 of the time, which is crazy to me. Yeah, that's gonna be it for Ori and the Will of the Wisp, and like I said, just the Ori series in general. Unless they make another one, which at that point, God help the series. With that actually being said, I do want to talk a little bit about things going forward. With Variety Day games and future streams, because if you've read the YouTube community post, which I know not everyone not everyone on Twitch does or can, so I'd like to just mention that briefly. We have finished the Variety Day block that I had, because I think it was like Riverbond, Air Memories of Old, which I don't even remember when I started those two games, it's been a while. Celeste and Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which we finished. Some to 100%, some to just the end of the game. So we're done with the block that I have put aside. Now that doesn't mean I don't have any more Variety Day games. I still have a decent list that we can go through, but I don't think we will, and I'll explain why. Friday, of course, is going to be our Minecraft Hardcore. Probably some chill things to do there, finishing up other things we did last week. But next week is going to be a different schedule because of how busy I am next week. And the week after that too. Basically, because I'm busy next week, I'm only going to be able to stream both Tuesday and Friday. Thursday is now out of the question because during the time I usually stream, I'm going to be doing something, so that is why. So that means that Tuesday is going to be Sky Factory, and Friday is going to be Minecraft Hardcore. We're not going to have a Variety Day stream next week. Which actually, it kind of works out that we finish this up now and not later. So yeah. Tuesday, Sky Factory, Friday, Hardcore. This doesn't mean I'm not going to do Variety Day games, it's just, right now we don't have the scheduling time for it. The week after that, though, we will be doing, God, what was it called? Yeah, the week after that, we will not be having a single stream. That week, I believe, is the week of May, not even May, April 30th, I believe. That week, there will be no streams at all. Because I am so busy to the point where I'm not going to have time for it. As well as I need to figure out what a new schedule is going to be because my available time is going to be changing. Hopefully for the better, but we'll see about that. So yeah, if you can, I would suggest to keep up with the community post. I'm usually good about putting what's happening in the YouTube community post, but I'm saying this for people mostly on Twitch because it's harder for me to give this information through the schedule and also give it last minute because I am horrible with uploading the schedule to Twitch. So I think that's everything I wanted to say. Thank you to everyone who watched these VODs of me playing through this game. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I did playing it, and enjoyed watching me fail as much as I did. And I don't know, I just hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you guys will enjoy whatever I have coming next in the future. Once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Hopefully, at least. Alright then. Bye-bye!